Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome to World of Horror. So I got some bummer news for you. So I recorded an episode earlier, but unfortunately something went wrong with the recording process to the point where the episode is unusable. So that's about 45 minutes that I'm not going to get back, unfortunately. And so here we are, a few hours before the video has to go live. And so, you know what it's time for? Originally I wanted to play Kyrie, that's what we did in the Lost episode. But we're gonna play Moriko, because it's time for a speed run. Because, yeah, the video's gotta be out in a few hours. And honestly, that's kinda like incredibly clutch. Because, essentially, for those of you who don't know how uploading on YouTube works, it's very simple. You upload the video, and then it has to go through a scan and an authentication process, a processing phase, and basically like a scan to make sure, like it looks for copyrighted content, that sort of thing. And so that can take a couple of hours, and then the HD version of the video, the 1080p version of the video, that can also take hours to process. So if you're watching this in a chronological order, then I do apologize, but you might not, or chronologically, if you're watching this video when it comes out, you might not be able to watch it in full HD, which is a little bit of a bummer, because we're gonna be, like, we got a speed run, because I'm actually kind of worried about the processing time that it will take, because the upload time is not very long, right? Like, it'll take me, like, maybe like 10 to 15 minutes to upload this video, right? However, rendering this video, depending on how long it is, let's say it's like 20 minutes long, 30 minutes long, that's gonna take about maybe 15 minutes to render, so that's about 30 minutes. We got about 3 hours to go until the video's gotta go live. So, you know, so we got 2 hours and 30 minutes, assuming, well, actually, no, we've got 2 hours, because like 30-minute recording, 30-minute rendering, upload. And then we have the processing itself. And so the video won't go live until it has been processed and it has been authenticated. So let's go. We forgot the money, but that's fine. We're gonna forget a lot of things here, but the idea here is that we go fast. Because I would like to have this video out in time. If there ever was a rushed video, it's probably been this one. I don't think we've ever cut it this close before. When it comes to like when it comes to recording a video. And I mean, it is a bummer, right? Because it's like I was recording a video. It was a very good Kyrie run. We won, by the way, and it was pretty fun. So, you know, it was very cool. Thank you, Kyrie. Very cool. I might try to salvage some of the footage because, and this is true, I am actually going to be working on bonus World of Horror content to some extent. You see, it's been long overdue, but essentially, I've always wanted to make some sort of, like, tutorial content, and I know some people who've been around for a while, it's like, oh boy, Webb's talking about tutorial content again. Like, when's the last time he talked about this? Oh, like, when's the first time I talked about it? Probably, like, episode 60 or something like that, right? But yeah, you know, so, like, obviously, believe it when it, you know, comes out, and you can watch it, but I've made a thumbnail. If you want to check it out, it's in the memes section of the Discord. It's ridiculous and quite stupid. But hey, listen, it just works. We forgot to get water as well. It doesn't matter. We're playing Moriko, all right. We will win this pretty handedly, I imagine. Can we do that? Okay, so we can do 90% here and then guarantee that. And then we can just do... We can't do that, but we can do this. And we're good to go. So playing on Ithutu Flame, playing on Ithutu, we've basically just got 5 damage, which is very strong and very reliable. Blood? Oh, not blood. I mean, we're still going to ignore it anyways, because we want the EXP, and we don't want to take doom damage fighting the horrible old man, so it's basically just a win-win situation for everyone involved, really. I mean, like, on Ithutu, it's a little less good because it doesn't... I don't think the gun gets buffed by the Ithutu damage, does it? I mean, I feel like we've litigated this before, but... we do have the knowledge check, so let's just go ahead and take care of that real quick. We're not gonna do the supper because we want to fight the enemy. And yeah, so I want to do bonus World of Horror content, which I think will be really fun. And I'm also working on. You can actually, if you want to spoil it for yourself, there's a playlist that I've made for the JRPG. The first episode will be released. This is a perception check. Is this a dexterity check? This is a perception check, right? Okay, cool. The first episode will be released June 26th, I think. I'd have to double check. I uploaded it like a few days ago. But okay, so that's 12. That's not good enough. So we would have to do, like, what do we want to do here? Honestly, I'm half tempted to just shoot here because this is awkward. Like, this is awkward health. Okay, it does. Thutu does buff gun damage. Never mind. It's just normal bonus damage doesn't buff gun damage. But yeah, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to have... that actually works if we hit all of it. What we're going to be doing is on, like, the 26th, it's going to be the first episode of the JRPG. On the 27th, it's going to be RimWorld, and it's going to be alternating. RimWorld is going to last a lot longer than the JRPG, let me tell you that much right now. The JRPG is, quite literally speaking, like, around 26 hours. And RimWorld is RimWorld, right? And we're going to be playing it with mods, which is going to increase the lifespan of the game quite a bit, I imagine. Not, like, huge game-changing mods. Like, we're going to be doing... some people are a little elitist when it comes to the... elitist is the wrong word, but they're purists when it comes to, like, the vanilla expanded stuff. Which, you know, I don't take RimWorld that seriously, you know? Like, I use it as a storytelling engine most of the time. And so I don't really care if there's, like, a mod that has, like, a ridiculously overpowered thing. Because if the ridiculously overpowered thing helps tell a compelling story... by the way, Vigil's second mystery, I need to remember that. Then I don't really care if it's, like, overpowered. And if it's something that's just, like, it doesn't fit in the game, I can just not use it, you know? For vanilla, expanded specifically. Like, we're going to be doing multiple, like, alien races mods. And, you know, those probably don't fit in the game. But they're cool, and I like them. I want the Moyos, the Moyos, the... What are they called? Like, the Korean rabbits? Like, the Korean rabbit mod is crazy. But yeah, you know, I want stuff like that. Because I feel like it helps to tell a more... I mean, for me... a more interesting story, but that's probably not everyone. I can imagine that. So hold on. How do we dab here? So that's 17. If we... Let's do it, dude. Yo, let's go. Just dab on her. Like, it's early in the mystery, just send her, dude. We don't want to take that damage. Get it out of here. So we've got Charisma and Dexterity. Dexterity is probably going to be a wash. Honestly, I'd probably rather get Daddy's Girl and just roll with that. Also, a Grow Teeth run has been requested, and so we'll do that tomorrow. But I'm kind of like, my brain's kind of fried because I went over a lot of this stuff in more detail on the Lost episode. So I'm trying to, like, go over, like, what I have and haven't talked about. It's probably a bad thing reusing the same color scheme as well, because it's like, you know, I feel like I'm doing the same episode. But, no one denies me, fool? No, we'll take the Doom there. We'll definitely take the Doom there. But, yeah, no, it's like, so we've got the JRPG, we've got the JRPG, we've got RimWorld, we've got World of Horror, and then, like, World of Horror tutorial content. Let's go. Let's go. I have no idea if I mean, we'll use the katana, because it's like, how often do you get to see Katana Moriko? Also, something interesting that happened in the Kairi run that I think is worth bringing up is we had Ghost Connection, a generic perk, and then, like, something else. I don't remember. But we were using Kairi's exclusive perks. We had Ghost Connection and a couple of other perks. Second Sight was one of them, and then like a generic +1 stat perk. And we had 5 inventory slots for some reason. I thought that was very strange. But yeah, no, it's I have no idea. Oh, that sucks, dude. I have no idea why. Kind of oh, that is very sketchy, actually. We're gonna need to heal pretty quick here. Can we get a... I'm not gonna take the occult store. I don't really... Like, the -10... Is it -10 Doom for the Forbidden Idol? I can never remember. Like, it's tempting, but I don't think it's good enough. You know what I mean? Stamina boss, we'll take it. But, yeah, no. So, we've got RimWorld, JRPG, and World of Horror bonus content coming in the future. We'll take the Doom here. Oh, never mind. We'll take the dollar bills, yo. Let's go. But yeah, we'll be doing that stuff in the future. And if I have, like, the extra time, there's a Western RPG that I wanted to play. And there's also a... Well, we're taking a lot of Doom here pretty aggressively. It's a little bit weird, but I think it'll pay off. Or I think it'll work out, I should say. But there's a Western RPG that I wanted to play. Very old one. Very good. Often regarded... This might be a little spoiler, because, you know, I like to keep it kind of secret. But if you know, you know. It's often regarded as having one of the best first-person action sequences in game... Or not sequences, but, like, the best first-person combat, melee combat in gaming, just in general. So, like... Yeah, that's pretty crazy to think about actually playing. Let's throw the meat cleaver, and then the empty bottle. And then we can do that. No, we can do this, and be a legend. So we kind of want to power level dexterity now, just for the fun of it, I suppose. But we'll take Daddy's Girl, and we'll take a point of dexterity. We're probably not going to get to charisma, because I now want to commit to purely dexterity. Calming her down would be fantastic. Like, 4+ reason for that is insane, dude. But, let's see. Oh my god, that's 5 stamina. That's a little sketchy. By the way, we must return it. Your father's old shotgun. I must return it. Yeet! No fear. No repentance right there. And so what we do is we just murder... and hope that we can heal later. That sounds about right. Here's what we're gonna do, okay? So we need to guarantee... actually, this is kind of sketchy. Can we throw the earrings? Like, is that gonna do 1? Like, that's gonna do 0, isn't it? That's not gonna do 1, right? Like, we'll find out. Yeah, it's gonna do 0. Okay. So, like, we wanna, like, regain... Yeah, we wanna regain stamina, if we can, you know? So... yeah, sure, we'll just regain 1 stamina, that's fine. Daddy's Girl, I guess, is coming in real clutch, along with Tireless. That's pretty cool. But yeah, so a Western RPG that is often regarded as having one of the best single-player melee combat systems in first person, just ever. And it is really good, right? Like, I've been wanting to play that game for a long time. And so I'm very much looking forward to an opportunity to be able to show it to you. But that's like, not necessary, right? Like, that's a bonus objective. That's the mermaid sighting of future content, if you will. And then we have, you know, if I have the time, I'd like to do a little bit of Noida, and I'd like to do a little bit of... I've been trying to get into Lobotomy Corporation. The weird thing about it is that it's one of those games where it's like, you either know or you don't. You know what I mean? And I don't know how well that would work for content yet. And so I might just play it on my own time. I don't know. Like, it's a game that I wanted to play for a while. There's too many things in the backlog, you know? Like, I was thinking about it the other day, where it's like, you know, how many people buy a game? And I was specifically thinking about World of Horror, but it's really any game, right? How many people buy a game, and they just never play it? You know, because it's like, I have probably like hundreds of games in my Steam library. I have like 400 games in my Steam library over the years, right? And a lot of them is from like a Humble Bundle. You know, like you get Humble Bundle because it's like, oh, this like $60 game you wanted is in there for like $15, right? And it comes with like 8 other games. And it's like, you didn't really want those 8 other games, you know? And so this is like the problem with using the katana as Moriko. Can't believe I'm even saying that. A problem with the katana? How dare you? Goodbye. I mean, I'll take a freaking Ashen contract in this scenario. It's that, I mean, that was pretty sick, right? Like, you kind of love to see it. It also means that Miku is canonically incredibly powerful because she survived a death curse. Because if we took that prescription to the illegal, to the pharmacy and then to the illegal den, she'd be alive. You know, like 8 months later, she'd text us on the phone, "I lived, bitch." Oh, no. We'll take a nap for sure. We're stacking the Doom on there. Like, that's crazy, but we're just gonna win the game, right? And, you know, I hate to rush through the game so quickly, but, you know, it can't really be helped when you're kind of on the edge of tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna, let's see. So we're taking 3-3 from Dexterity and Charisma. Do we have Leadership? No, okay, so it's possible that when we level up here, we'll be fine. I'll just rest again. Like, it's fine. We have Vigil as our second mystery. There is Takahashi. We'll kill him in 1 turn. Or 2. Although, this is nice. You love to see that. No variance here. No RNG. We just win. Do you want to fight here? Probably. I mean, we don't have to. We don't need to. We could. If we want to, we can, yeah. We have Daddy's Girl, so we'll heal. But we have to be able to kill him in a couple of turns. Right, because we take him down to... no thoughts, head empty, right? We're fine. Because we can just do this, right? Well, no, but we can do this, and he's absolutely dead. Yeah, no, we're good. If we get Leadership, we're in a good spot right now. Like, we don't need it, but it's just to dab on the Lighthouse even further. You know what I'm saying? But... so yeah, we've got that content planned for the future, and I was having an existential thoughts about my Steam library, because it's like, you know, we're doing the Dandara stream later today, and I was thinking to myself, like, you know, I never, like, I've had Dandara for a while. I've had Dandara before the Trials of Fear update, right? And it's just been sitting in my backlog forever. Like, I bought it, and I was excited about it, and I just never played it. And that's a bummer, dude. Like, I mean, obviously, like, it was worth the money, and the devs having that money back in earlier in the development, you know, that could have potentially contributed to helping. Like, I mean, obviously not a single sale, but it's the point of it, you know what I mean? Is like... does this just kill? Does this just kill him? Yeah, it does. Yeah, of course it does. But yeah, you know, it's like, obviously not a single sale is gonna fund the whole thing, but it's more like, buying it when I did, that those funds may have contributed to, like, the update, like the free update DLC coming out, you know, the Trials of Fear themselves. And I think that, I mean, obviously, like, buying a game that's, like, really good, and then you never playing it, it's not a bad thing, and I wouldn't refund that, you know, because it's a good game, and I'm glad to finally be getting around to it. But it's like I can alt-tab, like, we gotta wrap it up here real quick, but, like, I can alt-tab real quick, and if can you sort by playtime on Steam? You should be able to. But actually, hold on, yes you can, right? If I go to my games, my uncategorized, and I sort by hours played, I can just scroll to the bottom here, you know? Over 100 hours, Dota 2, 637, oh my god. But yeah, just scroll all the way to the bottom. You know, like, there's a lot of games, like Zanki Zero, Zwei, Zelly, a couple of games that I bought, because I was like, Windward, that's a game that I wanted to play. Mechanicus, dude. Mechanicus, come on, man. That would be cool. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, that's a banger, but I've never played it. Unrailed, I really wanted to play that, but I never got into it. Scarlet Curiosity. You know, Stories, The Path of Destinies, you know, just The Surge. We're gonna be doing Stalker Shadows of Chernobyl soon, so that's cool. I'm looking forward to that one. Oh man, I bought Shining Resonance Reframed. No, okay, thank God Steam auto mutes it. I didn't want to get copyright struck for freaking anime games. I bought Shining Resonance Refrain for its release price. Like, I think it was it's $30 now, but I bought this for like 40 or 50 bucks, man. And I never played. I bought this thing like a year ago and I never played it. You know, that's just a bummer, dude. And then, you know, you keep going. You know, you just keep looking at the list. I mean, at least some of these make sense, right? Like, I've played Red Faction Guerrilla before. It's just, I haven't played it on Steam. But then you look at something like The Rise of the Tomb Raider. I played that for an hour and never picked it up again. That was fun. You know, I got, never played Psychonauts. Well, okay, that's not true. I played Psychonauts, but I never beat it. I never played it on Steam, though. A game that I was really excited for, and I've been watching for a long time. The freaking Other Side, man. That looks so cool. And I bought it, and I bought the soundtrack. And the soundtrack is amazing, by the way, but I've listened to the soundtrack, but I've never booted up the game. Like, I mean, yeah, I'm just having an existential crisis about my Steam library. Because it's like, I have all these... Most of these games are from a Humble Bundle, alright? Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, but... but you know, some of these, like, you just pick it up and you just never play it. Oh man, I got Mirror's Edge on Steam. I gotta play this sometime. I love Mirror's Edge, dude. Anyways, I could rant about all this. I've already extended the processing and rendering time probably by like 3 minutes because of this little tangent at the end here. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching. The name's been Webweaver. I gotta get this video uploaded so you can actually see it at 11:45 a.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you once again for watching. I'll see y'all later. Bye. Have a good one. Stay safe out there.